Hello, I'm TU31 and welcome back to another video. Today I have what is sort of a mega news video because I'm going to be talking about the next update coming out for Minecraft Pocket Edition. If you don't know, the PE is the fastest moving version of the game, getting 3 or 4 updates a year and generally being pretty big updates too, and a lot of news has been coming out over the last couple of months about 0.15.0. I haven't covered any of it in its own videos, but I figured I'd make one kind of mega video and let you know about all the 0.15.0 features we've had confirmed so far. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video. If you do, please do like it and let me know because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like the mega news concept with all the features. But yeah, let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's start with the very first thing, which is one of the most exciting things, because it comes in from Tommaso. He's one of the most vocal Pocket Edition developers, because he talks about how he's going to be in Seattle for a week to plan out 0.15. Two, also there's some cool stuff coming up, resource packs, anyone? So yeah, if you don't know, Seattle is where the other half of the Mojang team is, because some of them are in there because they work with Microsoft. And yeah, basically he hinted at resource packs, but it wasn't too big a deal until we saw this one from Tommaso a couple of months later, which was a really big deal, because he says apparently it's out now. We're working on commands, resource packs, and plugins for Pocket and Windows 10, and then mentioned the Jeb interview where, of course, Jeb confirmed he was doing that, but not only the Pocket Edition, but also the Console Edition. So yeah, this is really exciting because it's not just resource packs, which is something I think a lot of people really want in the Pocket Edition. It's not just the plugins, which again, it's really cool the ability to do that inside the game, but it's also commands coming to the Pocket Edition, which is something that has so much potential, whether it's for, a lot of server stuff, whether it's for just, being able to play around and make your own cool game modes, or whether it's for, the other stuff coming. I think it's really, really exciting to have all 3 of those things coming, presumably in the same update, because like I mentioned before, he hinted it was coming in 0.15, so at least some of that is coming then, and perhaps all of it. So yeah, very, very exciting stuff in this first feature confirmation, but that's just the start of things, because the next one is again from Tommaso, because this is one that's slightly confusing, but might be a big deal if you like those other things, because he says an NPC component you could give to any mob to have a dialogue tree of them. I'm getting pretty hyped. Basically, he's hinting that there could be a cool Pocket Edition exclusive, where you can give, or you can go in the code and you can actually make this stuff happen to make custom maps a lot better, because you know how a lot of, mods actually do install that sort of thing. Now you can talk to a pig and you'll be able to do it within the base game to some extent, which is very, very, very bizarre. Again, it's more for modders and stuff than everyone else, but still, it's pretty cool if you ask me. Anyway, next up, the next feature confirmation. It's kind of a small one, but it's one I was so surprised wasn't already in the game, because it's mutton. So here you can see 2 sheep on screen. He's killed a 3rd sheep, it seems, to get some mutton. And yeah, this comes from Jason Major, or Argo Major, one of the bigger, Pocket Edition developers, and it's kind of just a big deal with the mutton by itself, but there's a sneaky second feature in this image that I didn't realize till I looked again, because if you look at his hotbar, you can see there's a bit of wool, there's a mutton, and then to the far right there, you can see there's a brand new button for going to the inventory. So it's now kind of more, tapped out, I guess, like it comes out a bit more than everything else, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, 0.15 is going to have another UI tweak. It's going to make it so the dot button is going to be pushed out a little bit, at least on this platform at the very least, and as well as that, there's going to be mutton. So new food and new icons, both at the same time. Pretty cool stuff if you ask me. Next up, we have one of the cooler bits of 0.15, because the rest of Redstone is coming. They confirmed Redstone was a 3-stage operation. There was the 0.13, which is the basic stuff, 0.14, which was a lot of components, and then 0.15 is adding a lot of the interaction with the world, which includes pistons. And it's not just going to be pistons of any form, it's going to be a unique piston model, as you can see right here, and a unique piston model that can actually drag chests and other entity, or other tile stuff like that, which means that, yeah, this is exciting stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that pistons can't currently drag on the, PC and console because of technical limitations. They are going to try and overcome them and make stuff like this possible, as it already is in this image. So, yeah, really, really exciting stuff if you ask me. Pistons, as well as a bunch of other stuff like that. Well, sticky pistons, all the other redstone. And yeah, in general, the redstone should be complete as of 0.15, and perhaps it will even be better than the PC version, that's weird. Like, the definitive redstone, kind of thing, if you want to play around there, might be to grab your phone rather than your computer, which is so bizarre to me. But yeah, with that said, let's move on to the next features here, which is actually 2 ones from the PC that Jeb tweeted out himself, but confirmed they were actually from the Pocket Edition. So those 2 features are ones you probably would have seen if you watched my other videos, but just in case you haven't, it's the brand new type of village, which is the, villages generating pretty much anywhere. Here you can see it's a tiger village, so it's got some spruce wood in there, which is pretty cool if you ask me. But as well as just the, the idea of a tiger village, which is inside a tiger biome, and just more villages in general, there's also a brand new type of mob, which is, it's very, very secretive. We don't know if it's a new mob variant, if it's something based on that, but we do know what it looks like, and it's this thing right here. So yeah, this is the new type of mob coming in 0.15. We don't, it's been entirely confirmed that it will be in the update, and then also on the PC, which is very bizarre stuff that they're developing in tandem for the next update for both. Kind of interesting if you ask me. But yeah, new type of skeleton. I'm excited to see where it does go, but that's not all that we have in 0.15. It's not just, all of those big features, realms, resource packs, plugins, Pocket Edition. It's not not just the new tiny features, it's also, and it's not just the new mob and the new village, it's also another thing that Jason Major tweeted out, because it's the creative inventory. So here you can see it's a secret confirmation of 2 new features. First of all, there's the fire charge, the very obvious thing in this picture, but there's also a horse spawn egg, very, very, well hidden in there, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. I think Pocket Edition and horses are 2 things that make so much sense together. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of moving there, but with a horse, I think that changed so much, and yeah, I'm excited for this, even though it's probably one of the biggest features, because, getting the horses back on console was a big deal, and it didn't really work too well. Maybe they can work something out, and they have to change a lot of behavior. In the same way they changed the boat, maybe they change the horse. I don't know, I'm just excited to see what they do, and yeah, that is the last kind of major feature here. Oh, well, except we do have one more, and it's to do with Realms. So Realms might not be a 0.15.0 feature, but it will be coming at some point this year, as Mark has confirmed, but Tommaso has been hinting that it will be in the very near future, which makes me think 0.15 is very likely, especially given that there is Realms betas out there. So, to kind of summarize, what is coming in 0.15.0? Horses, fire charges, mutton, a new inventory button, a new type of skeleton mob, a new type of village, a new type, all the rest of redstone, including a new type of piston, which is going to be the new piston in general, which is kind of bizarre, a new kind of component to make, like, modding more easy. There's going to be commands, resource packs, and plugins, and yeah, 0.15 is looking pretty exciting, and we're just a couple of months in. We're still not even at the beta phase, and yeah, there's still a lot more to come. So I hope you did all enjoy today's video. If you did like it, please do like it and let me know. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos just like this one every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.